Your regrets aren't what you did, but what you didn't do. So I take every opportunity. I believe in fate, and what's meant to be, mine will be mine. And if it's not in my lap, then it's not mine. I'm honestly so grateful to have a job. When I get a job, I'm always amazed. I just appreciate what I have when I get it. I think humor is the best gift. And if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? I'm not ashamed of being a bubbly, funny person. I think that's as valid as being the dark, brooding, tortured, Oscar-nominated one. I think we have to make our own rules. I don't think we should live our lives in relationships based off of old traditions that don't suit our world any longer. I love to cry. It's such a great release. If I'm just tired, jet-lagged, I didn't get any sleep, I want to cry. I think it's important to cry. To me, that's the wealth of my life, my friends and family, and the experience I get to share with them. I love the feeling that you get when you can really laugh with a man and be natural and not always think that there's a sexual element going on. For me, flirting with a man means making fun of myself and trying to open myself and be very unpretentious. My dad always used to tell me that if they challenge you to an after-school fight, tell them you won't wait, you can kick their ass right now. It's not talked about, but you know how girls, as you get older, your boobs sag? Well, as men get older, their balls hang lower. It's called SBH, senior ball hang. I think that's God's way of making sure guys get to feel insecure too. French fries, I love them. Some people are chocolate and sweets people. I love French fries. That and caviar. We've all gone through some kind of betrayal, whether it's with a boyfriend or a friend or a family member. That's why this is so relatable to everybody, because we all know what it feels like to feel that betrayal. It's been nice not having a boyfriend. I could be in a relationship if I wanted to be, but I haven't finished doing what I'm doing. I like boy a lot. I'm boy crazy. That hasn't changed since I was very young. You have to really be able to trust the director. It's about the filmmaker and whether or not I'm going to be able to have a relationship with them and want to follow them down that road, wherever it may lead. I'm like every other woman, a closet full of clothes but nothing to wear. So I wear jeans. Acting is something different to everybody. I just know that if you watch an actor or actress getting better and better, I think that's them just understanding themselves better and better. I'm someone who loves to enjoy life and tries to focus on real things and real friendships. That's why I live very simply. I don't care how smart a kid you are. The only way you learn what's not right is from experience. It's cute when you meet young boys and they're bright red and breathing like they've run up the stairs, but they're just sitting outside the door. I've had phone calls in the middle of the night when I stay at hotels. Women are capable of doing so many things these days, physically, emotionally, within relationships and career. There are so many things that women have evolved into, and I feel really proud about where women are right now. I hate committing myself to anything. It's probably the lack of discipline, honestly. I'm probably a spoiled brat, worried about getting my way every time. I'm not really in any competition with anyone. I'm not in any race. I can't wait to be that age and hanging out with a bunch of people, hanging out all day playing golf and going to the beach, all my own age. We'd be laughing and having a good time and getting loopy on our prescription drugs, driving golf carts around. I can't wait. You don't want to be photographed? You don't want to be known? Then you don't need to be out there peddling movies. What we women need to do, instead of worrying about what we don't have, is just love what we do have. I'm not looking for a husband or marriage or not looking for that stuff. I'm living, not thinking what I should or shouldn't be doing with my life. Intimacy starts with a relationship with yourself and understanding of who you are. Everything's a risk. By the way, these days, every film you make is a risk. There's no guarantee. For me, gratitude is the only attitude. I think that anything that you do, any accomplishment that you make, you have to work for. And I've worked very hard in the last 10 years of my life, definitely And I can tell you that hard work pays off. It's not just a cliche. People think I'm trying to make a fashion statement because I never wear a bra. It's really that I'm a tomboy at heart. If you are not in the habit of being active, you are at risk for a number of ailments that would probably not be an issue if you just moving your body on a daily basis continually throughout the day is your body's instinct because it is essential to its well-being. Acting allows me to tell a lot of stories, start at the beginning, finish at the end, and tell everything in between. Modeling is just an image. I will always want to do whatever it is that my heart is in, and whether I get paid for it or not means nothing. It doesn't matter. I'll do it if it means something to me, and I want to be a part of it. Script for an actor is like a Bible. You carry it with you, you read it over and over, you go to your passages. Comparison is a brutal assault upon oneself. Once you compare yourself to someone else, what you're really saying is that what you're made of isn't good enough. Cameron Michelle Diaz, born August 30, 1972 in San Diego, California, to Billy Early, an import or export agent, and Emilio Diaz, a foreman of the California oil company Unocal. Diaz has an elder sister, Shameen. Her father's family is Cuban, and Diaz's ancestors had originally moved from Spain to Cuba. Later, they settled in Ybor City, Tampa, Florida, before moving to the Los Angeles area, where her father was born. She also has an 8th Spanish-Venezuelan ancestry through her great-grandmother, a Spanish settler who emigrated from Venezuela to Cuba. Her mother has predominantly English and German ancestry. Diaz was raised in Long Beach and attended Los Cerritos Elementary School and then Long Beach Polytechnic High School, where she was a schoolmate of Snoop Dogg. Diaz is an American actress. She has received various accolades, including nominations for 4 Golden Globe Awards and a British Academy Film Award. As of 2018, her films have grossed over $3 billion in the US, making her the 5th highest grossing actress at the domestic box office. Diaz's roles in comedies and romances cemented her as a sex symbol and a bankable star, and she was named the highest paid Hollywood actress over 40 in 2013. While still in high school, she signed a modeling contract with Elite Model Management. She made her film debut at age 21 opposite Jim Carrey in the comedy The Mask 1994, following a supporting role in the romantic comedy My Best Friend's Wedding 1997. She starred as the titular character in the Farrelly Brothers comedy There's Something About Mary 1998, which brought her increased fame and her first Golden Globe nomination. Her following 2 projects, the sports drama Any Given Sunday and Spike Jonze's fantasy film Being John Malkovich, both 1999, lent Diaz a reputation as a dramatic actress. Diaz had praised supporting roles in Cameron Crowe's Vanilla Sky 2001 and Martin Scorsese's Gangs of New York 2002, and had greater commercial success in the action comedy Charlie's Angels 2000 and its 2003 sequel, as well as for voicing Princess Fiona in the Shrek franchise 2001 present. Her subsequent films include the comedies In Her Shoes 2005, The Holiday 2006, What Happens in Vegas 2008, Night and Day 2010, The Green Hornet 2011, and Bad Teacher 2011. After starring in 3 successful comedies in 2014, The Other Woman, Sex Tape, and Any, Diaz retired from acting to focus on her family, but made a return to the profession in 2022. Diaz has also written to health books, The Body Book 2013, a New York Times bestseller, and The Longevity Book 2016. Her personal life has drawn media attention throughout the course of her career, mostly regarding her relationships and fashion choices.